All available experts, please report to room A9.
Hello guys, Exto here, and welcome to Jank. This is what module will look like. It'll basically look like an uninteractive black hole, a finished black hole, or uninteractive white hole. It will be flashing a random string of colours, including this swampy green. This will be important. The module will contain a Jank hole which will flash a sequence of 10 colours. It can be red, green, blue, cyan, magenta, yellow, or white. There will be a pause between the start and end of the sequence where swamp green colour will be shown, so that basically shows you the start and the end of the sequence. Do note that in this module, Z is 0 rather than 26. So first we're going to be finding our goal letters. These will be used for making a grid at the end. So, depending on how many letters we have, we'll decide what our goal letters are. We have 2 letters in our serial number. So our first 2 letters, aka X and Y, are going to be X and Y. So our first goal letter is K, second one is U. Finally, we're going to be taking the absolute difference between X and Y. So U is 21, K is 11, so that's 10. Divide by 2, 5. If we got a fractional number, we would then use unlit or lit indicators to know whether or not we rank up or down.
Emergency cleared. All personnel
And that'll be RC,
return to your stations.
so that's E. In the case of 3 letters, we just use those as the letters. And for the 4 letters, we use the absolute difference between the first and second and third and fourth for our letters. Again, with Z being 0 rather than 26. That's mainly the reason why Z is 0. So there is a letter that can be mapped to 0. So now we're going to be figuring out 2 keys, key A and key B. You'll pretty much always have to calculate key A first, because key B, you can see, relies on key A. So let's create these keys. What are we going to use to create these keys with these colours? So for key A, we're going to use the first 5 colours, key B using the second set of 5 colours. So let's get the colours now. Let's wait for this one green, there we go. We have magenta, white, blue, cyan, green, red, yellow, red, blue, cyan. So we now got our 2 halves. Then make key A using the first set of 5 colours. So magenta, append the name of each lit indicator in alphabetical order to key A. We have 2 lit indicators, and then in alphabetical order, that's FRQ, MSA. If in the case we didn't have any, you just don't do anything. Next we have white. Append all the serial number letters in order from left to right to key A. So that would be KU. Then we have B. Reverse the first half of key A in the case that you don't have an even number. This is what you would use to decide what the first half is. Luckily we do have an even number, so length key A is 8, divided by 2 is 4, rounded down is 4. So we're going to reverse the first half of key A, so we're going to instead have MQRF. Next we have cyan, which is going to reverse the entire key now. UKAS FIQM. And finally, green, Rearrange key A so the letters with odd positions are listed first, while the letters with even positions are listed after. This one's a bit more work. So the letters with odd positions are listed first, so that'll be U skip A skip F skip Q. And then the even position ones, that'll be K S R M. So that's our first key done. At least I'm hoping that's what that means. Probably should have checked that beforehand. So now let's go for the other one. So R, red, versus reverse key B. Key B is currently completely empty. So we reverse it, which gives us still empty. Yellow, append the name of each unlit indicator in alphabetical order. We don't have any unlit indicators, so we don't do anything. Same with going back to red again. We still have nothing to reverse. So going to blue, append key A to key B. So in this case, key B is now the same as key A. And finally, cyan, rearrange key B so the letters with even positions are listed first, but the letters with odd positions are listed after. So we have A, Q, S, M, U, F, K, R. So those are our two keys. So what are we going to use those keys for? So we're now going to append the alphabet to both of these. Since both of them contain the same letters, we don't have any repeats, you would remove second occurrences of any doubled up letter, and then we're going to take the alphabet and then take the used letters out of that. We got a lucky case here that both of them contain the same amount of letters, so whatever we get here, removing all the used letters, is going to be the same for both of them. In other cases, you'd have to do them both separately. And now, we're going to do both the keys from left to right at the same time. If the current letter and both keys are the same, we're going to add 1 to key B's letter, the combination, looking back to 20, to Z at 26. So, the first duplicated letter is B. And pretty much every letter from this point onwards. So going through each of these, you can C, D, E, F, H, I, J, K, M, O, P, Q, U, W, X, Y, Z, A. It doesn't matter if there's duplicated letters there. So now we're going to take our goal letters and create a binary grid by taking the Morse representation of each one and converting it into binary by having a dash represented as 111, a dot represented by just 1, a space represented by 0. So K is 111, 010, 111. U is going to be 101, 0111. And E is going to be 1. This is a grid, all of these have to be the same length. It is a row with each one of the others. Append zeros to the row until it reaches the length of the longest row. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now we're going to take the length of the size of this grid and create 2 empty grids. In this case, 9 by 3. This is a lucky case because in this case, to make this into a grid of 9 by 3, we just take the first 9 and then repeat the first letter. So this key A will make the 0 grid, and key B will make the 1 grid. Now when we see a 1, we're going to sorry. When we see a 1, we're going to use the 1 grid to get our letter. And if we see a 0, we're going to use the 0 grid to get our letter. We will have to type in, we have to enter 8 positions in the solution code. But if, similar to black hole and white hole, if we solve a module in between, entering the first correct letter, the amount of numbers in the grid will be shot by 3. So the next 3 digits on the binary grid will be skipped. Unless the code is currently 3 or less characters long, in which case you just enter the last letter of the code. We don't have any other modules here, so we're going to be typing in the entire thing, hoping that we've got the correct string. How are we going to type it in? Using the supermassive black hole notation, where a hold is over a colour change, a tap is just on a colour change. So starting off, we've got, and we're also going to be going in Braille reading order, so down each column. So the first 3 we're going for this grid. So A is tap and hold on the same one over 2. Everything will go over right. There we go. And next we've got D, which is hold over 2, then tap on the same one you released on, then tap on the next one as well. Next we are going for P, which is double tap, single tap, single tap. Then we're going for Q. Yeah, we're going for Q. Double tap, single tap. Go back for the reset. Probably should have gone. And for this next one, since it's a 0 this time, we're going to be using the 0 grid in this case. So 0, we're going to be entering a D rather than an E here. D we've already done before. Then we've got another 0, so we're going to be entering P, which is double tap, single tap, single tap again. Then we're back to the ones grid. We're going to get an S. S is single tap, single tap, double tap. And the final that you're going to be entering, we've got a 1 here, so we're going to use the 1 grid again. Remember, this is the 0 grid, this is the 1 grid. We're going to enter an F, which is tap, wait, hold over 2, and then tap on the same you released. Okay, so module. So that's how Jank works. So I haven't actually tried this out. Again, probably should have. But I'm assuming so this is next 3 digits of binary will be skipped. Say you are here, you would have had to input 1, so say you're down here, and then you solve something. Instead, you would ignore the current one and these two, then you move on to basically the next column along. Anyway, that was Jank. Hopefully you understand how at least the inputting all 8 characters works. And hopefully that translates to what I said here was right. Anyway, hopefully you understand how the main bulk of Jank works now, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.